Alright guys, update. Again, as you can hear, I am getting sick. I got sick from Samantha. I don't know, maybe not. You see, we're used to being like comfortable in the van, but these ACs over here and the one in the bedroom, holy crap, they freeze you out. And so I don't know if I got sick from that or if I got sick from Sam. We shared a drink the other day, so who knows. Anyway, I am going to attempt one more thing on this van because I'm really sick of dumping a ton of money into it. I am going to go buy this thing called Cataclean, and it's basically a liquid that you dump into your tank, and it's supposed to clean the O2 sensor and clean the catalytic converter out. So I'm going to go dump that into the tank, and we're going to take a ride down to Buffalo Wild Wings to get some dinner, and it's about a 30-minute ride, maybe, give or take, there, and then back up here is probably about 40 or 45 minutes. So that'll give the computer a little bit of time to run through it. We'll see. You know, and I hit up a bunch of people. I hit up a couple people for schoolies, for cutaway vans, ambulances, minivans. I mean, you know, guys, you guys know I cannot sit still, and this hotel is driving me nuts.
And Cody's getting bored.
Yeah, he sits in the hotel pretty much all day. So I'm gonna go to AutoZone right now. It's about $20-$25 for a bottle of that stuff, and we're sitting at about quarter of a tank right now. That's where you have to dump it. That's the level you have to be at to dump it, and then you fill your tank. That way it gets, I guess, mixed around really well. So we're gonna go do that, and I will let you guys know if it makes any difference at all between, you know, then and tomorrow. I guess we'll see. All right, guys, extended the hotel for another night. Excuse me. And as you guys can hear, I am really starting to get sick. I can't taste anything, can't smell anything. I don't know. I think I just left the AC on, too damn cold. You know, in the van, the AC kind of struggles to keep it cool in the van. So I think my body was used to that. And then we checked into this damn hotel, and the AC is freezing.
Well, you caught it from me, but I took medicine like immediately, so I was able to end it quick. He's getting worse than I did.
Yeah, I don't know. We went to Jimmy John's, and I couldn't even taste my Jimmy John's at all. It's horrible. And no, I don't have the C word. I'm not gonna say it because then YouTube's gonna freak out.
And not the bad word, C word.
Yeah. So on a positive note, I dropped off the van today at Midas. This particular Midas has excellent reviews. Tons of people said they bring their cars there for a whole bunch of problems, and that they're very honest, and that they you know, are taking care of people's problems. So I brought it there. I told them, you know, the car pretty much had a full tune-up. It had spark plugs, caps, rotors, wires, you know, distributor, you know, intake manifold, gasket kit, the whole works. And you know, I'm still getting a misfire. So they ran the codes. The weird thing about this van is our check engine light doesn't seem to be operating. For some reason, it doesn't show a check engine light when
on the dashboard.
Right on the dashboard. So when you plug it in, it'll show codes, but you know, I would never know about it unless I plugged the OBD2 reader in.
So who even knows if we had a check engine light when we first bought this van? We don't know.
Right, but it was running, you know, good when I bought it, so I didn't really have any problems. I forget what Cody said it was, but it was for a misfire on a couple cylinders, and he's saying that the passenger side, he's saying I have more than one, what is that called? Catalytic converter, which I didn't know. I thought I had only one, but he's saying the passenger side catalytic converter is vibrating, which I already knew, and he said it is getting hot. So they're going to go ahead and replace that, and that is going to cost me another $379 plus tax, so probably right around the $400 mark. And
cheaper than buying another van.
Yes, and it's a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. You know, you hear about people replacing catalytic converters paying anywhere from like $500 to $1,000. You know, I guess it depends on the car, but I figured this was a bigger, you know, car. I thought it was going to cost me a lot more money than that, so I'm pretty pleased with the price, and I hope it works. I really hope it works, man, because I'm like so defeated. So we're gonna hang out. He said it's gonna take a couple hours to do, which is fine, and we're just gonna hang here in the hotel for a bit. And I'll keep you guys up to date. Once I get the phone call, I'll let you know how it works out. Alright guys, just got the call from Midas. They said it is all done. It took about 2 hours for them to do it. They said that there was I forget what he said, but something was broke inside that catalytic converter. I asked him if he took it for a test drive. He said no. So we're gonna go over there and check it out, and they're gonna clear all the other codes or whatever. That way, you know, whatever the catalytic converter code was, they're gonna clear that. So we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully it's all fixed. Fingers crossed.
If it's not, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, if it's not, I don't know. I mean, I put so much money into it, it'd be a shame to like walk away from it now. I'm hoping that really did fix it though. We'll see. So I'll get there and I'll let you guys know. This is update number 5 million. So, guys, I didn't throw up an update yesterday because I was just super overwhelmed and disappointed, and yeah, I went to bed early. I was just not a good day. So I brought the van to them yesterday around 11:30, and they called me around 5 o'clock to pick it up. They did the bad catalytic converter, the one that was overheating. They changed that out, and they changed the distributor cap and rotor. So that whole assembly is now brand new. It's still doing the same thing. I haven't had any change. It's still like rough idling, bucking. You know, it starts right up now, but it's still driving rough. I don't know. So
I think it's the injectors. I think he should have just did that. We should have.
Yeah, he's like, you know, everything is just super expensive. I know a lot of you guys have been telling me nonstop that it's definitely that catalytic converter. It's going bad. Well, we found out that there is actually 2 catalytic converters on this van. So we did the one that was definitely bad. He said there was nothing left of it inside. He said the insides were totally like shot. So we're contemplating doing the other one. I don't know if we're gonna do it definitely or not, but we may. He's also saying that the injectors could be done. A lot of you have sent me the injectors, the spider injectors. I know I can get them pretty cheap online. A lot of you have been sending me the old style injectors, the injectors that originally came on this van. Those injectors are horrible. They are a really bad design. They're such a bad design that whoever designed them went back in and re-outfitted them and remade them and redesigned them to where they're much better now. The problem with that is they are a lot more expensive. The part alone for these new updated injectors is $700. And that's not including installing them. You know, it's probably a 4 to 6 hour job at $80 an hour for labor. So, you know, you're talking maybe $1,300 to put in injectors. So it's super expensive. I dropped the van back off this morning at Midas. They are gonna run through the whole thing, and he's trying to not have to like do piece by piece, like put a catalytic converter in, okay, it's not that. Put the injectors in, okay, it's not that. He's trying to really nail the issue, you know, the main source, and just nip it in the butt. I don't think that's gonna happen though, unfortunately. I think this is gonna be a trial and error type thing. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to say just put the injectors in and see if that's it. The other problem we're having here is we booked another night here. Now this is day 5 we're in this hotel. And now we have Thursday to Friday booked, but Friday to Saturday, there's no availability apparently here. Now I talked to the receptionist downstairs, and she's saying that they can that she'll get me in. Like, I told her my whole situation. I told her the car's busted, and I travel and I live in it full time, and you know, I'm just trying to get it fixed. So she said, don't worry, I'll find a spot for you. But I mean, you know, she didn't give me a reservation or anything like that, so that nothing is set in stone. We hit up a couple people, one person I think, on Airbnb to rent a boat at a slip. A sailboat? That's pretty cool. And we're gonna see if they'll let us in at 11.
The issue too is we don't know how far it is from here. We don't, like, if it's just him and I, we have the Grom. We have Cody though, so. Right,
so I'd have to take like an Uber and find an Uber that's cool with me bringing a dog in. A lot of them don't want dogs because they don't want the hair and this and that. So everything is very stressful. You know, I wouldn't mind staying here another night if I had to, but a lot of these hotels don't let you check in until 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So if I have to check out of here tomorrow at 11 o'clock, so between 11 and 4 or 11 and 3, it's 4 hours I gotta kill. You know, what am I gonna do the whole time? I'm gonna have Cody, and it's not like it's just me and Sam. If it was me and Sam, we could walk around, shop around, sit somewhere for a while. But I got Cody, he's super hyper and active, and you know, it's very stressful. Plus, just not knowing what's going on with this van, not knowing what the real, like what the definite problem is really starting to dig at me. I mean, I've dropped in the last week, between labor and parts, with all these mechanics, I've dropped almost $2,000 into this van already. And yesterday alone was $850. If you guys didn't see the live, we do on live here and there. Well, Sam goes on live quite a bit for Instagram. But we were talking to a couple of you, and telling you what's going on. It's just very, very stressful, and it's starting to dig into my savings to the point where if I have to buy a car, if I have to buy another van, because I can't be driving something that's messed up, especially not for work, because I drive, all over the state for work. So if I have to buy another reliable car or van or whatever, I'm probably not going to have much left in my savings account afterwards. So it's very stressful. And now the rainy season is here, so I have to keep delaying. I already had to delay 3 jobs, mainly because of this van, because I can't go anywhere. But it's a good excuse because it's raining. It's been raining every day here at one point or another. And I need at least like 6 hours of dry time on those roofs before they can get wet. So everything is just very, very stressful. So anyway, I dropped the van off today. He said give him 2 days to fully run through it. And really see if he can find out what the exact problem is. He told me don't rush him, don't call him, let him just do it. But I am super tempted to just say do the injectors and let's see if that's it. I will be super pissed though if it's not and I just blew $1,300.
That's the reason why we're not telling him to do the injectors, because if that's not the issue and we just threw that much money down.
Right. I don't know, guys. Down the line I do, a lot of you were saying buy a new van, this and that. One, I'm not going to finance a van. That's definitely not going to happen. I don't want the payment, okay? With good credit and putting a down payment down on a Ford Transit high top, which is probably what I'd buy if I bought a new van, you're looking at around $400 or $500 a month. And screw that. Like, I am not looking to do that. If I buy a van, it's going to be cash down the line, and we'll go from there.
Or it might be a small Class C. We don't know yet.
Yeah, right. I mean, the amount of money that I'd pay to buy the van outright, brand new, and then outfit it, like, cause if you buy a box van, a cargo van, like the Ford Transit, it's just a shell. There's no insulation. Like in the conversion van, there's some insulation, and you have the somewhat nice interior. But on these things, it's literally just a metal frame. So you'd really have to get it insulated and done up nice, which I'd love to do, but you're talking about $20,000-$25,000 to do walls, bed, nice little kitchen countertops, all the glamour YouTubers, you see them, they make it like there's nothing wrong with van life and nothing ever goes bad. All those guys that drive those vans, so they're very expensive. So by the time I spend $40,000, $50,000 on a van, plus another $25,000-$30,000 on an interior, I could have bought a beautiful Class C, already hooked up with black gray and freshwater tanks, and just been good to go. So yeah, as you guys can see, I am kind of stressed. Not hiding much. It's just a waiting game from here, really. And I gotta hope that she can find me a room for tomorrow night.
Yeah, if we were good till Saturday, we wouldn't be stressing so much.
Yeah, that's probably half of my stress. The other half of the stress is just that the van is not cooperating. I don't know what happened, guys. We did the intake gaskets, and after that, intake gaskets and spark plugs, and after that, it's just been...
It just went downhill from there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to go to bed. Alright, but I just wanted to get this video out there to give you guys an update on what's going on, and if I hear anything today, I'll let you guys know later on. If not, the next video probably won't be out till tomorrow night. But hope you guys are all doing great. Please subscribe and like. It really helps us out. Share it with your friends. If you guys know anybody who's going into van life, let them know that it is an awesome lifestyle, but there are bumps and bruises and breakdowns along the way, either way. So yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.